Another very important topic is creating surveys and conducting them online. So Google offers an amazing and free way using your Gmail and Google Drive account. You can create online surveys where you can do customer satisfaction surveys in a very professional way. You can also conduct tests and you can collect and analyze the results in a wonderful way. So whether it is for in-house or for customers, let us try and see how we can do this. So simply first we will start by going to Google Drive, and in Google Drive we have to create a form, Google Forms. Okay, so I've clicked this. So okay, let me start off by giving a title to the form. Say for instance I am conducting a survey regarding the training course that I conduct. So here you can ask different types of questions. Say for instance, first let us ask your name, and you can select that I simply want text and this is the required question. Can do done. Now you can add another item. Say phone number, text, done. Email address, you can select text. Okay, and you can also go to advanced setting and you can also do data validation, that it should be a text and it should contain an email address. Okay, you can also please enter a correct email address. Then say I am asking another question: how relevant was the content to your requirements? Here you can give a multiple choice. Here you can give a multiple choice. So here I have typed in another question: how relevant was your requirement? And I can simply have a multiple choice. I can give very relevant, relevant, needs improvement, and I can make it a required question and say done. Similarly, we can add say another question. Let me think of a interesting question for a training. What do you feel regarding the course duration? Again, we can do a multiple choice here. Perfect, too lengthy, too short, okay, that's it. So now you can, in the confirmation page, you can say any message that you would like to give to the participant who's filling the form. Thank you for taking time to give your valuable feedback. Here you can see the option whether you want to allow the participant to submit the form and give another response, or you can also show him the results of the form, and you can also allow him to edit the form after submitting. Okay, so we can check this if you want to give another. Okay, and now we can also view the live form. So this is how the form looks like. Okay, this is how the form will look like to the end customer. You can also uh, do some modifications here. You can click on change theme, and here Google provides you some very nice and interesting options that will here you can see, like I selected this particular format, so it's a nice design. And now if you view the live form, see, so it looks very professional. So you can choose a theme by clicking here. Okay, and now is the time to see how you want the responses. So here, by clicking on responses, let us choose the response destination. Okay, so we can create a new sheet, CEO training survey responses. So this is fine. Google has already automatically picked up, selected a name using the same name that we use for the survey. And this is always create a new sheet. I think we don't need to create a new sheet every time there is a response, so we'll switch it off. And this is another option, whether you have an existing sheet in which you want to insert, but in our case we will just simply create a new sheet right now, and we have created the sheet. Okay, so now our form is ready. So you can send this form either as a link, and you can also type in email IDs. Say, I can add a message, hi, please fill this feedback form regarding the training you. Thanks. Okay. Otherwise, simply you can copy this link and just send an email to anyone. By clicking this, you can shorten the yes, and this is my email ID. So already you can see here, this form is here. So amazing thing is that we can straight away submit it from within the email itself, or you can click here and it will take you to the form. So now let me just fill in some information. So very relevant, too lengthy, submit. So let me try and submit, say, another response. Relevant, perfect. So let's submit another one. Okay, now let us see how we can go and find the responses. So even from within the form, you can click here, view responses, and you will be taken to see the responses are already. These are the headers. It will also capture the timestamp, the date, the name, phone number, email address, how relevant. Okay, and now very interestingly show summary of responses. So you can see the summary of responses very nicely. It can show you that yes, each of these responses, which one was, how many percentage, like okay, 66% mentioned that it was too lengthy. So it will come in very handy for you. So let me show you once again. I'm going to close the form. So you go to your drive. So just remember the name of the survey. So there are, you can see CEO IT box training survey. There are two types of documents. One is the survey itself. You can edit, you can add more questions, you can change it at any time. And this is the Google Drive sheet containing, it's like an Excel sheet, we call it Google Sheet, containing the responses. Okay, so by clicking on the form, you can send the form right from the responses itself. You can go to the live form, you can embed the form in a web page, you can show summary of responses. So by clicking here, you can very quickly see the summary of responses. So I feel that this tool should be used by all the businesses to conduct satisfaction surveys for their customers, for their employees. It's an amazing tool. Thank you.